Good morning. It is 2:59 a.m. Let's call that 3 o'clock. We're going to go plow snow. Is how we're going to start our day. It's snowing pretty good, but I really like the way these trees look. Isn't that kind of neat? It was raining when I went to bed at 9 o'clock. And the snow just kind of sticking to everything. It's hard to see that at this time of day, but well, it's hard to show you guys anything when it's dark out. But thought we'd spend a day with the tire guy. So first thing this morning, we're gonna go plow snow. I'm gonna run to town, jump on a payloader, and let's see how it goes. Follow along. Oh, I forgot, I put this tractor on the battery tender yesterday. 2 green lights. Battery's good. I had it on that tractor for a couple of weeks. Thought I would try it on another tractor. Got the remote start for this truck down in my bedroom. I usually forget to unlock the door, so I gotta have a spare key in the shop. So on days that I come out and don't unlock the door from my bedroom, I got to unlock the truck. But lucky me, it worked today. It is actually really crappy out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of sketch. Normally you can rip through this section of the road. It's straight as an arrow. You rip through here pretty quick even when it's snowing, but can't see 20 feet. So she's really coming down. No wonder we gotta go to town and plow snow. It's not so bad here in town. Oh, there goes a little payloader. That's D&H Excavating. They use a little mini cat loader. They plow quite a few businesses here in town, but down here in town it's a lot nicer than it was on the drive in. Oop. Oh man. Gotta grab my earbuds. Drop my drink. Great. I see Connor is already here. Connor's the young man that helps me plow snow. He lives like 3/8 of a mile from here, so he always beats me here every time. I have to drive 6 miles. He drives, maybe it's not even 6, but anyway, he gets here a lot quicker than I do. I hear my loader running. So it sounds like he was nice enough to start it. I also appreciate that he shut the door, because otherwise this thing gets full of snow. He's already gone. His loader sits over in that corner over there, so he's already out and about. Surprisingly enough, his tracks are already gone. Like right outside this door here, his tracks are gone. These are Yanmar V10s. Dave got them from George and Swede. Dave has 3 of these. I drive one. Connor drives one. Dave drives the 3rd one. I'm the only one with the power angle plow. You guys have saw my video that I did. Oh, hang on. Pull my drink down. You guys saw my video where I was using that blade. The comment that I got was nobody saw the rest of the loader. So it's dark in here, but Yanmar V10. We got this big Hyundai loader. I say big, it's big to us. We use this quite a bit when the snow is deeper. It's also got a snow wing on the front. I'm sorry about the darkness, but that's what you get at 3 a.m. This has a big snow wing on the front that we use when the snow is deep. Here's my old plow rig. You can't hardly see that, but that's a Kubota M120. It's a Kubota M120. I put a lot of hours on that thing. Used to plow snow with that before we got the loaders. Now that's just our backup. And we're borrowing this road sign. I put it there because it's hard to see the back of these loaders. So when I'm backing in here, I don't want to run into that tractor. So when that sign wiggles, as you can see, it's just in front of that tractor enough. When I'm backing in, if I ever see that sign wiggle, then I know I went too far. So that's what that's there for. Thankfully, Connor got me running. He got her started for me, so the heater should be on, which I really appreciate. But let's go plow. Every time you get in, you gotta take the parking brake off. That's down here. Then up here in the corner, that stupid light, you can't really see it, but up here's a control panel. Gotta turn on the headlights of the loader first. And then here's the two work lights. I turn both of them on. The beacon, turn that on. And then I've got, you gotta turn the hydraulics on. And then this engages float. I always turn that one on too. Whenever I back drag, like loading docks and stuff, I let the blade float because you got to come up and out. So I let that float. Very simple loader to drive. There is a brake pedal, gas pedal. Joystick over here just has your forward and reverser on it, just up, down. And then there's a scroller that angles the blade. Then we just install a toggle switch over here. You just flick that forward or back, and you can move the wings with the scroller on the joystick. So, okay, off we go. You can see past that stop sign, there's Connor. Oh, traffic. There's somebody else out and about this time of day. There's Connor over there. We tend to get in each other's way, so I'll just let him. Oh, I can't turn around far enough. But I'll just let him handle that parking lot by himself. There's only about 1.5 inches. It's pretty wet and heavy, so that's why we're plowing it. Normally we don't plow until there's 2 inches, but it's wet and heavy. If you were a customer just trying to get from your car to the building, it would be tough, so we're gonna plow it anyway. It won't take us long, a couple hours. Okay guys, it is, hold on, you guys are my clock, so let me look. It's 5:12. 5:12 in the morning. We're going strong. Couple of updates. This snow, which doesn't look like a lot, is plowing up like there's a lot. You just go a few feet, next thing you know, your blade is full and it is pushing hard. This is some pretty heavy snow we're plowing. Cars are just starting to show up, which they traditionally do about 5 o'clock. This is about the time of day customers pull in, not knowing if the store is open or not, like this guy here. Just checking to see if the store is open. It is not. Got about an hour to wait. Very straggly snow. I'm having a hard time windrowing it, so it's pretty much all just straight push. Gotta push it all straight. Let me stop here. Another update I've got for you is my muck boots that I've had forever and ever and ever. They're the Arctic muck boots. They developed a hole, so I threw them out. Went and bought new boots. Here, let me switch cameras. They're currently sitting here next to the door. It's very comfortable when I first put them on, but since then, I'm wearing 2 different socks. My wife is going to have a heart attack, but I'm plowing in my socks. Not gonna lie, it was only my right foot. I couldn't feel my pinky toe, and I think it's because when I push the throttle, my foot leans that way. So I couldn't feel my pinky toe, so rather than risk it falling off, I decided to take my right boot off. Plowed like that for 20 minutes or so. ain't gonna lie. That feels right. It feels right. Thinking about taking my pants off. I might plow on my undies. Thinking about it. Okay. It's 8:30. Got done plowing. Man, that was brutal. That snow only was about that deep on the ground, but as soon as you moved it, it turned into 6 feet, it seemed like. So we just plowed. And then while we were plowing, it was snowing like mad. So of course, we had to plow it again. And then before we got done plowing that, I had to plow it again. So from 3 o'clock to 8:30, I plowed the same parking lots at least twice, sometimes 3 times. I did end up putting my boots back on because I had to crank the heater up. This is stupid. I had to crank the heater up in order to thaw the windshield wiper because it was snowing so hard. But then I got hot, so I had to open the window, the side window. And when I opened the side window, the cold air got my toes cold. So I ended up putting my left boot on for a while, and then heck with it, I just put both boots on. So, but anyway, let's head into the store. My guys have been shoveling doors. I think Nate was there. I think he was plowing the driveway. At least I think he was. Let's go just check in with everybody, see what we can get into. I got stopped here at McDonald's. Never been here before. I gotta get me some breakfast, and then let's go see what the boys are doing. Okay, checked in with the guys. One of my guys is at home still doing his driveway. I'm fine with that, we're not that busy. Then he asked if he could go take his mom to the doctor. Again, totally fine with that, we're not that busy. Another guy Nate was gonna run home, or he's gonna go pick up his kid, and she needs a ride to somewhere, but he'll be back. Tyler's gonna load up some tires from our church. We had 8 tires to put on a tractor for C&J Dairy. Good customers. We have fun with them guys. And his truck is full of barrels. They were thinking about putting them on today because we can work inside there. So he was gonna take the truck that I normally drive every day, and he was gonna load them on that and take them up, since how he's waiting. I just got off the phone with Brad from Rooster. He's gonna bring me a tractor. Needs 4 tires put on it pretty badly. It's kind of cold. That thing's got huge tires on it. I don't know. I talked to my guys. We're gonna try to do that thing inside. We almost always use a crane for that, but he's asking for a favor on this one, so I think we're gonna pull it inside, and I'll just put 3 guys on it. We'll just have to manhandle it. Years ago, when I first started the tire business, I had no crane, so basically we're gonna go and do it the way I used to do it. So I'm gonna go inside the store here. And check with Matt. Cam, our truck driver, he's heading out on the delivery, looks like. His truck was over there running. You can probably see it. Headlights are on right there. So Cam's going on to delivery. I'm gonna go inside and check in. Okay, me and Matt just went over a bunch of the paperwork. Just make sure people are getting billed correctly for things they did. He's well on his way. I just saw the Optum that we were waiting for. I just saw it drive by our front window, so I'm gonna head over to the tire shop and scope that out. Okay. Update. Nate and Tyler just went over to CJ Dairy to put the last 2 tires on their Cat Challenger tractor. They wanted 8 tires for that before spring. We had 2 to do. They didn't do them 2 the last time they were up there because they the wheels were bent. The flange was just pushed in a little bit. I had asked them if they wanted to say hi, George. I asked them if they wanted to straighten them wheels. Now it'd be time to do it while they're off. So a week or more ago, we left the tires. We did all 6. We did 6 out of the 8. The last 2 we just left dismounted. They had to get the rosebud. They heated them up, bent them over, got them straight. So Nate and Tyler went up to put the last 2 on that. That's going to be a quick job because tractor's got a blade on the front, so they don't even got a jack the front. And we just pulled in the Optum 270 from Brad, and we got the tires here. When the guys get back, we're going to put 4 tires on this tractor. Hang on, I'm getting a call. As I was saying. Oh, hang on, the air compressor's got to run now. Okay, air compressor's done. As I was saying, Optum 270. It's going to get 4 new tires on it. This tractor mixes feed. We're going to put these Alliance AgriStar 2s on it. I went over to the warehouse, got them out. 710 70 42 for the back, 600 70 30 for the front. All of these are Alliance AgriStar 2s. Again, this tractor feeds cows. Something I was going to show you. Oh, there's Rooster up there. He's vacuuming, I guess. They wanted to know if they could use our shop while it was in here to detail it, but I wanted to show you guys how wide. Look how wide that thing is. That thing has got to be good and stable. I'm assuming that's on purpose, but this thing feeds cows, pulls a big, huge mixer. Feeds a lot of cows, too. I know those tires are not totally shot, but we're, in the back of our mind, we're also creating spares. They have probably 10 tractors with this size tires, so spares for this farm are very valuable. So we're not opposed to taking these tires off, even though they still look good. The mixer that this thing pulls is heavy, and they got to go uphill, and it's muddy, so new tires on this, and we'll keep these for other ones. The fronts are not that great. We'll probably get rid of them. But we're going to let her drip dry in here. When Nate and Tyler get back, this is the next mission. Rooster, say hi to YouTube. Lunch. Okay. My Ford is back. That means Nate and Tyler are back. Tentatively, they should be inside working on the Optum. So let's go see if how they're doing or if they need anything. Rockstar. You guys met Rooster up there?
Yes, yeah.
What?
Yes.
Rooster.
Rooster.
What are you guys doing?
Gonna mold it.
Oh, you're gonna unbolt it?
Have to.
Okay.
Double drop. Single drop.
So, what the guys are looking for is this drop center in here. This is the side we got to take the tire off, and it's on the back. So these guys are going to unbolt it, drag it out, take the tire off of that side. That makes it fun. While I was at lunch, the big farm down the road called, asked if we had tires in stock, 15-inch tires for their manure pump. Them tires, they can't take that manure very much, so the tires they have are probably just a year or two old. They're probably older than that. We can actually look that up. And they say they're rotted and they just want them changed. We actually stock that for them because they go through enough. So the big farm is bringing down basically their trailer tires for the manure pump. So that's part of our day now. We had a customer call, needed a skid steer tire and wheel. It was 6-hole, This wheel was on sale because the color is off. He didn't care. It's going on a barn scraper. And different customer called. They ruined a wheel on their cattle trailer. So 14 ply. These are steel belted, heavy duty. This is a heavy duty wheel that we stock. They're on their way down to pick that up. So this was also on our list of things to do today. Nate and Tyler got the big Optum tire on the big blue tire machine here. This machine does make it a lot easier than having to spoon this by hand. Saves a lot of time too. Okay. Cody just showed up with the 2 tires off the manure pump. I guess if I was thinking, I would have went over to the inventory and grabbed them while we were waiting for him to show up. I didn't do that. And when I thought of that, I wasn't actually doing anything out, but now it's really, I guess the camera don't do it justice, but it's really coming down pretty good. So I got George over there getting started on dismounting those. One of the wheels is bent just a little bit. Hoping we can just straighten that out. They're kind of cheesy wheels. They're kind of tinny, so bet you a couple of good whacks with a hammer, and I bet you I can bend them back. But George is gonna dismount them. I'm gonna go upstairs and grab the tires. Cody's gonna wait for him. So run her the gun. He says he's gonna eat a sandwich, but that dude only weighs about 120 pounds, so so he's either one of them 120 pounds and eats a sandwich in 4 bite guys, or his sandwich is a third of the size of mine. Skinny people, I don't know how you do it. But I'm gonna go get the tires. Looks like they got that 1066 running. Kind of smoky. I'm gonna throw you down a tire. Will you turn the light on? Oh, it's really smoky up here. Let's see. 225, 75, 15. Load range E. These are 10 ply. This is the tire Cody needs right here. I'm gonna throw them down to Matt and get them over to George. Will you put those on the card for Cody? And then will you order 2 more? I'm gonna try to carry these and run the camera. Unless you're gonna carry one. All right. Matt's gonna carry one, I'm gonna carry one. Okay. Looks like George has Cody all fixed up. Here's our before and after. We did go up a little bit bigger size. These are only 4 ply, these are 10 ply. We went up a bigger size because this size is a little more common. And in the long run, probably gonna be a little bit cheaper, but going from 4 ply to 10 ply will make a huge difference. So Cody's all set. Let's go check on the boys with the Optum. All right, let's see how the guys are doing out here. Looks like the left side of the tractor's done. Nate and Tyler working like madmen on the right side. One thing we noticed when we were turning the tractor around, look at how much bigger those Alliance tires are than that Firestone. When the tractor was out in the sunlight and he was backing it in, that tire was easily 3 to 4 inches taller than that one. It was incredible. So going with these new Alliance tires, say hi Tyler, is gonna make quite the difference on this tractor. We still got Rooster up there. He's doing his best to clean it. He's milking this one. He's gonna be up there all day. What?
What's the difference between used and new tires?
Well,
One's worn out, one's not.
even the casings. And just like that, it's done. 4 new Alliance Agristar 2s on the OptiTrack 270. Tyler and George are out there loading up the old tires on the truck. We're going to take them up to the tire storage, used tire storage barn thing they got. I don't know what you'd call it. I'm going to keep those old tires for spares. Rooster's almost done detailing the inside of it. And then this tractor, by the end of the day today, is probably heading back to the farm to be feeding cows for tomorrow. So check this one off the list. Alright, looks like we're going to fit one last one in for the day. Got a truck tire here. That tire's flat. New tire there. Going on this monster out here. This is M&T Trucking. You've probably seen them green trucks all over the place. Our instruction, when these trucks show up in our yard, our instructions are we don't spend a lot of time trying to figure out why they went flat. We're told just to change the tire and then send it in and get it repaired that way. They don't want the truck sitting there waiting, because let's say it takes a half an hour to repair the tire and only 5 minutes to switch it. They would rather just get it switched and send them on their way. So we have a bunch of tires here that belong to M&T, and we just put them on and send the truck back on the road. So it's let me check my watch. It's 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock, and we're gonna knock this one out, and then I don't know, we might just call it a day after that. It's about 11 degrees out, and we're running out of things to do. So I'll squeeze this one in here at the end of the day. Okay. It is 10 after 4. Needless to say, I'm exhausted. I didn't, with plowing snow this morning, and I rammed all over the place today. I didn't go far, but man, I was busy. But we ended up with one more customer showed up. He was trying to plow his driveway, and he ruined the front tire on his tractor. So Tyler's over there changing that for him now. I'm gonna try to chase some guys out of here. And then I got a guy that's looking for a, I'm headed next door. I got a guy that's interested in a used tube to go sledding on. We traditionally throughout the summer collect tubes that we take out of tires that were still holding air. Rather than throw them out, we just kind of save them, and we just get a few bucks. We put it in the pizza envelope when guys come by them. So I'm heading over there now. I'm gonna try to sell a tube for a guy that wants to take his kids sledding. Sledding, or did he say tow behind the 4-wheeler? Maybe that's what he said. But I'm gonna jump in quick. Let's just go check on Tyler. Being 4:15, I've had enough. You know what? I bet you my driveway at home is terrible. Maybe it's blowed clean. Wouldn't that be nice? But I might have to do my driveway at home. Let's go check on. I'm gonna go deal with the tube guy, the snow tube guy. Check on Tyler. I think we're gonna call it a day. Let's see what Tyler's doing. I am going home to go to bed. That guy's good. You guys leaving? All right. That guy's gone. Happy. He's gonna go home and finish plowing his driveway. Turns out his old tire had 2 nails in it. He's like, where did I get 2 nails? Oh, you didn't get them here. Brought them with you. Still, he just wanted the new tires. The old tire was all cracked and rotted. So, happy customer. He's gone, paid. Oh man, Cam is in my way. I'm gonna sneak through there. I guess my day's not quite done. I need fuel. I gotta stop at the fuel tank. The boys took my truck, did that delivery, brought my truck back. The fuel lights on, so I gotta get fuel. And I gotta stop at Maple Grove and get some. We weld guards on skid steer wheels to keep them from being smashed when they're in the barn. I got a customer that's coming tomorrow to buy a couple of guards, and my closet is empty, so I'm gonna run to Maple Grove. I actually go by there on my way home. I'm gonna go to Maple Grove and grab a handful of them. So I'm gonna get fuel, go to Maple Grove, then I'll go home. So let's do that. Well, bad news. I went to Maple Grove, got my guards. That was a success. But man, I got home and the snow is 7 inches. There's 7 inches up here. And even worse yet, the snowplow for my tractor is up there behind the dumpster. So I gotta unhook. I got my pallet forks on. I gotta take them off. Come out here. I gotta shovel all the doors. It's gonna take me half an hour to deal with this. So my hopes of going in the house. Oh, sorry. My hopes of going in the house as soon as I get home. I'm really tired. But, you know, that's one thing. You don't do the driveway, it's going to be knee-deep tomorrow, and it's going to be even harder to push. So, guys, that's going to end my day. You've seen me plow snow before. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you're watching this on YouTube. And see you on the next one. Thank you. P.S. Plowed the driveway. It wasn't very easy. Remember, yesterday it was 34 degrees, pouring rain. Started when I just now checked my truck, it was 11 degrees, so it's freezing cold out. So my blade was froze down. There was ice on the back of the blade where the quick attach was. The ground is wet underneath, so it was nothing but mud. Oh, it was not joyous. I don't have my back blade on, so I had to shovel. Boo! Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.